you do? Today I'm going to talk about the past simple and the past continuous. Of course, there is a strong relationship between the past simple and past continuous. First, Sayed, what did you do yesterday? Yeah, excellent. Yesterday, Sayed said, yesterday I went to the mall. Yes, I went to the mall. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, look. The verb went is the second form of the verb, or it is the second form of the verb go, or the second conjugation. So it refers to the past tense. This sentence refers to the past tense. Okay. Sayed went to the mall. Excellent. Okay, Rashid, what did you do yesterday? Yeah, excellent. I visited my grandparent yesterday. Excellent. Yesterday. Nice. Okay. Of course, here the same. The verb visited refers to the past tense. It refers to the simple past tense. Excellent. Of course, when we use the second form of the verb, it refers to the simple past tense, which refers to an action finished in the past. Of course, what is the form of the past simple or simple past? It consists of subject plus main verb in the past, or sometimes we call it V2. It means the second form of the verb. Okay, plus complement. Of course, certain expressions are used with this tense, which is the simple past tense. We don't only say yesterday, we say yesterday, we say last week, we say last year, we say last century. Also, we have in 1990, for instance. But the most important expression that is used with this tense is ago. Example, I lived in Muscat 2 years ago. This is everything about simple past. Let us move to simple or past continuous. Past continuous, of course, it is called also past progressive. Past continuous, the form is, look, form. It consists of subject plus verb to be in the past. I mean, was or were. Of course, they are past from verb to be. Was is past from and was is past from is. Where is past from are. Okay, plus after verb to be in the past, we use V0, our base form. We call it the base form of the verb plus ing. We put ing plus complement. For example, of course, I say, for instance, while I was walking, I met an old friend. While I was walking, I met an old friend. Of course, here we have two actions. We have long action, which is past continuous or past progressive, and we have sudden action. It is called simple past. Of course, these two tenses come together to express interrupted interruption in action. This is very important rule. When we have two actions, one of them interrupted the other, the first one should be or must be in the past continuous, and the second one must be in the simple past. Example, who can give me examples about interruption in action? Of course, yes, Rashid. While I was for cooking, of course, the telephone rang. Excellent. While I was cooking, the telephone rang, and then I stopped cooking and I answered the phone because something interrupted my ongoing action. Perfect. Of course. First, let me repeat. Past action or simple past refers to an action happened in a definite time in the past, in a specific time in the past, and it's over. Past continuous, it refers to an ongoing action or an action in progress. And of course, certain expressions that are used with this tense, not only while we have when and we have as, they are used with the same meaning. Of course, when we have two actions, one of them interrupted the other, of course, the long action is used in the past continuous, and the short action or the sudden action is used in the simple past. Of course, we use the three expressions with no change, exactly the same meaning. Who can give me examples? Begin with when or as. Yes, please. Okay, look. When my mom was cooking, a visitor came in. We had a visitor. While my mom was cooking, a visitor knocked on the door and came in, interrupted my mom's cooking. Okay, another example. As we were walking, of course, we met our teacher. Excellent. We have here two actions. While we were walking, we met our teacher. Yeah, we welcomed him. We said hello to our teacher, and we have here two actions. So, when we have two actions, the first one, long one, is in the past continuous, and the second one is in the simple past. Of course, this is the first use of the past continuous with the past simple. Also, past continuous has another use. For example, I say while. Look, example. While I was eating, my brother was playing on the computer. While I was eating, my brother was playing on the computer. Here we have parallel in action. I mean, two actions go side by side. Look, here we don't have interruption. The second use of the past continuous, we have two actions go together. I was eating, of course, my brother was playing, and this is in the past. Okay, now I want to give you sentences and put them in the right or in the correct form. Examples. I want you to work. Okay, I want you to work. The question is put the verb